If you're a big fan of Masters of the Universe, no doubt by now you would have watched the limited series on Netflix called Masters of the Universe Revelation. But I'm not here to talk about the show, not just yet. I want to talk about this amazing looking 7-inch figures that's coming out from Mattel. There's a huge improvements over the classic line, and I'll tell you all about it in this particular review. First up is Man-at-Arms. As you can see there, the body texture and the muscular sculpt is really spot on, and I really like how Mattel has given quite a lot of consideration about allowing fans to remove the armor from the torso, the legs, and also on the arm itself. Pretty much plenty of play factor there, and I have to say the color separation on Man-at-Arms is really amazing. I kind of wish that they included additional faceplates or head, but for now this particular Man-at-Arms only comes with one particular head and face expression, but that muscular body, man, you can probably pose it as a Mr. Universe competition if you wanted to. It looks pretty good, nice color separation and 30 points of articulation, so you can create all the iconic poses of Man-at-Arms during the big battle as you've seen towards the end of the show. And I have to say, Man-at-Arms actually got a pretty cool, plenty of airtime as the father of Tilda in Masters of the Universe Revelation. All in all, it looks pretty good. This is a very nice improved version of Man-at-Arms. And next up, one of my favorite villains from this series, and yes, I've been following He-Man Masters of the Universe since I was a young kid, and it's quite nice to see how Mattel has refreshed the entire line for Revelation. As you can see here from the Beastman 7-inch figure itself, while it may not come with a lot of accessories, but it has a very nice textured fur look, and also the facial sculpt on Beastman, especially the war paint on the eyes, is simply amazing. Even the texture on the loincloth and the double X on the belt is also painted in gold. So as I've mentioned earlier in the review of Man-at-Arms, the color separation is really amazing, and also plenty of articulation. Actually, when we were filming this particular video, when we were putting together this video, we actually had a lot of fun posing all these figures to look how badass they were as they were seen in the particular show. Can't wait for the other version of Beastman coming soon, but I'm not going to spoil it for you guys who have not watched the show. And coming to one of the main characters from the show, which is Tilda. And I have to say, Tilda was quite a surprising character developed for Revelation, something that I did not expect, to be very frank. And she is voiced by Sarah Michelle Gellar, Buffy the Vampire. And with Tilda, you should get quite a lot of weapons, even though you only have one head, just like Beastman and also Man-at-Arms, but the future releases such as Evelyn will have additional head that you can play with. For Tilda, you will get the hilt where you can actually put it at the back of her utility belt, and also all the weapons that is retractable as we've seen from the show, but you're not able to do that here. But all the weapons that we've seen from the show, such as the spear and the sword, is all included here with additional hand for you to create those iconic poses that we've seen from the show. Tilda actually is quite pleasant to look at for this particular figure, because as you can see from the figure itself, the color reproduction as what we've seen from the show from Revelation is pretty spot on. There's a lot of different shades of brown and also gold, so scattered everywhere, but unfortunately we're not able to remove the torso armor from Tilda. So this is a comparison of Tilda, of how she stacks up. As you can see there, 7-inch is plenty high compared to the old classic He-Man characters. And with 30 points of articulation, you can create quite a lot of the agile, badass move as we've seen from the show itself. So this is definitely a must-have because she's one of the main characters in the show of Masters of the Universe Revelation. I really like how the detail of the side pouch that is attached to the right leg as well. Everything looks pretty good. If only Mattel would have given us the option to remove the torso or the chest and sort of side pocket, and maybe in a few different additional face sculpt as well. The one release that I was most excited about is this particular character, Skellige God. And if you're wondering, hey, who is Skellige God? Is he a new character? Well, no, he is actually Skeletor when he finally gets the long-awaited power that he's always wanted, power of Grayskull. And Skellige God is actually very unique because it is a lot bigger and larger than all the other figures that we reviewed so far, comparing to Tilda, Man-at-Arms, and even Beastman, because Skellige God comes in at 9 inches tall. It's pretty big. And what is really impressive is this time round, Mattel has decided to use actual fabric for the cape, as you can see here, which Skellige God is actually using, and it's also different color, so it's very true to what we've seen in the show itself. So a very big thank you and kudos to the team at Mattel for reproducing all the colors accurately as what we've seen from the particular show. It still has the very nice 30 points of articulation, but as I mentioned earlier, just like the fabric cloth on the cape itself, every part of Skellige God has very nice color separation that we don't really get to see in the previous line of He-Man classic characters. In terms of textures and detail, wow, the skull face of Skellige God and also the textures on the horn, you can really look at the details, and for the price that you're paying, you're actually getting quite a lot. It also comes with the sword or the Eternia, as you can see there, and I kind of wish that, the only thing that I wish Mattel would have given us is maybe some glow in the dark feature or special edition in the near future. But all in all, Skellige God looks amazing at 9 inches tall. It is a lot bigger and a lot of details, especially the knee guard on Skellige God's knee. So I would really highly recommend getting this guy, and there is supposed to be a savage He-Man coming out that is standing at 9 inches tall that will be battling Skellige God, as we've seen from the show as well. So these guys should be coming out very soon, and if you want to buy this, head out to Toys R Us in all their stores location across Malaysia, but you will have to hunt because they've been selling out quite fast. I have to go to a few different stores to find the one actual character that I wanted. It's been really challenging, but if you feel that you want to buy this online, I'll put a link down below into Toys R Us website for you to check them out. I'll also put a link down to the Shopee page where you can buy official merch from the show. So if you like Orko or the He-Man character, you can buy it on the Shopee website as well. For me, well, we actually still have Wind Raider and also Battle Cat review coming up very soon, because it won't be in this video because we need time to actually compare them versus the older previous release that was, the limited classic version, so you guys can have a better idea of what you're buying into and what you'll be getting for the amount of money that you're buying. A very big thank you to the team at Mattel for sending this big box of Masters of the Universe for us to review. We really had a big blast looking through all these new refresh ideas of the redesign of all these characters. They definitely look very true, stay true to the original, but at the same time they look like they have been reinvigorated for the newer generation. I hope kids have a good time watching this video, and also if you guys have not watched Masters of the Universe Revelations on Netflix, I highly recommend you to check it out because it's only 10 episodes, it's not too long, and there's a star-studded cast voicing all the characters. My favorite is Evelyn, and if you're wondering why is Evelyn, well, go and check out who is the voice of Evelyn in the show itself. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think of this particular review and the action figure itself, and let me know if you guys have any questions on any of the figures. I'll gladly reply you guys in the comment section. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy. I'll see you guys soon.